Everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing very well. I have today some leftover Domino's pizza. Yes, it's cold. I like it cold, so sorry if you don't, but I love cold pizza. It sounds crazy. And I made a beautiful, beautiful salad. It has the bagged lettuce with carrots and cabbage. I have tomatoes, onions, pickles, cheese, raisins, and cottage cheese in the center. So I'll give you a close-up of this. I hope that looks delicious to you guys. I think it looks delicious. What do you think? Tell me what you think down in the comment section. What do you think about that? Do you like cottage cheese in your salad? I love it. I love cottage cheese in this kind of salad with Catalina dressing, and I love cottage cheese in ranch. So, oh darn. There's a nice first bite. These are dill pickles. So, and I hate it. I can't really see my food. I'm having such a hard time seeing. My eyes are just, far away is perfect. Up close is just horrible. Well, you can't really say far away is perfect because it's, I've been having foggy eyes. So, which I talked about before, but no, I haven't been to the doctor. I don't have any time. Been working. Man, I could go after work, but I'm just too tired. Honestly, there's no excuse, but I love cottage cheese with this. We had ordered pizza the night before, and we always have leftovers. And I like cold pizza, so I save it. It's just cheese. I can eat it cold or hot, but I do love next day pizza. Everybody knows pizza is one of my favorite. So yesterday, first off, I have to say, you know, crazy things have been happening. I'm not going to get into all kinds of details, but just like all neighborhoods, there's crazies that live on them. Maybe I'm one of them, I don't know. But first, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Actually, a couple things happened, but I came home yesterday. Nikki comes out to greet me. My husband had the door open because if it's nice weather, we've been keeping the door open, obviously. Let some of the, I have the door open now. Not really nice weather, but I have the door open now. I mean, it's not hot. When I say nice weather, it's not so hot that you have the AC going. But it's been raining lately. And, but if it's cool enough, I'll still leave the door open. My husband had the door open. He's standing in the door. Nikki comes out to greet me, and I come up to the screen door to come in the house. Because, on this door, you have to go through the screen porch to come in. And he goes, watch when you open the door. And I'm like, what? And I'm looking down on the ground thinking, what is a snake? Yes, he'd probably not tell me, let me walk in on the snake, but no, I don't think he would. But I'm like, what? That's what I thought. Is a snake? What? And he's like, be careful. And I open the door. And there's a bird sitting on the porch. And I see a little bowl of food and a little bowl of water. You know, we have the bird feeder out back. And we don't know what happened. Probably maybe hit a window. We have some large windows in some areas of our home. And he said the bird was sitting there, wouldn't get up. Now, you know, we have a lot of critters around here. So my husband was worried one of them would get it, especially a cat. But they're pretty well fed, so I don't know if they'd go after it or not, but he would take a chance. So the bird seemed kind of dazed and confused because it was kind of just acting a little strange. So my husband went back and it didn't fly away, so he picked it up and he brought it on the porch. And he thought, well, maybe it just needs a little time to recoup, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. So he brings it in and gives it this big bowl of water, which I thought was so cute. The bird's like, what, is that a pool? But no, he's so kind-hearted too with the animal. Gives it water and puts out a whole bunch of bird feed out there for it. And he's like, well, it's not acting right, so I brought it in. I didn't want the cats to get it, or who knows what else, a snake, or pretty little thing, so beautiful. So I was watching it, and it was just sitting on the ground. Then we noticed it was starting to fly a little bit more. So I told my husband, well, maybe we should put it back outside, because we don't really want to handle it too much, because it is wild, and I don't know if we probably should. I can't let the animal sit out there. I just can't. I don't know if we did right or wrong, but if there's a chance that something get to it, I won't let it. So, you know, we didn't want to handle it too much, so we, when it started acting up, I told myself, well, maybe it needs to go out now. It's kind of moving. I said, we'll set it up on the bird bath or something like that. So he took it out there, he set on a bird bath, and it flew back down to the ground. So I stayed at the bedroom window watching it. And actually, he put a camera on it. So if I seen a cat coming, I was going to go out there. But it stayed there for a little bit, and then it flew away. So I just think it probably maybe hit a window, or I don't know what happened. We didn't hear anything or see anything. We're only assuming. So after a while, it did fly away. So I'm happy. We had that once before, but I don't know what if the bird, because these windows are so big and clear, they just think they could fly right through. Or wait, windows. Did I say birds or windows? I don't know. The windows are so big. I can remember once when I was a little girl. I laughed so hard at my mother. I'm a terrible daughter, aren't I? We were walking in the mall. This is when I was really young. Probably younger, 10, 12, I don't know, 13. We were walking through a mall, and we were walking into the store, and my mom didn't see the glasses. She walked right into it. And she didn't get hurt or anything, or else I would have laughed, but she did it. She was so embarrassed. We were laughing so hard at her. Love you, Mama. Yeah, we had that one time with a vehicle of ours. We stopped at a gas station, and of course there's always 2 or 3 cars in front of you. But I think we were the second car. And a guy was walking towards his car, but he had his head turned looking behind him, and he keeps walking, he smacks right into the back of our vehicle. He's not looking. Then he looks at us, and then he keeps on going. It's like, dummy. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't running or anything. He was just walking. But you gotta look forward when you're walking, right? So I gotta tell you what happened to one of our neighbors. This is the other weird stuff going on. Do you ever hear that saying, it doesn't pay to be nice? Most of the time that's not true. It does pay to be nice. But there is that exception where it does not pay to be nice. One of my neighbors, his wife died years ago, so he lives alone. And he had made friends with a lady. I don't know what kind of friends they were, if it was more than just friends or what. But he had made friends with a lady, and she had a son. I'm not sure how old the boy was, but he was in, I would think, early 30s, maybe late 20s, or maybe older. I don't know. I don't know how old he was. But they moved in. They needed a place to stay, so he gave them a place to stay. And he charged them each like $75. I heard, I don't know, I heard $75 a week. Because they were going through a hard time, try to be nice, give them a place to stay. And he has his home, but then he always has a big RV in his yard too. So I noticed the guy moved into the RV. And the lady was staying in a home with the gentleman. And there was always arguing and fighting going on. It's very hard to live with people, it really is. Even your spouse is hard. But you know, so there was always arguing and this and that. And one day there was a huge argument. And most of them all got in trouble, you know. And the guy wanted them to leave, so they wouldn't leave. So they ended up putting restraining orders against each other so they couldn't be near each other. Well, the guy that owned the place wasn't home at the time, and they were. So they remained custody of that home, even though it wasn't their home, it was his. Because they couldn't get within so many feet of each other, so the guy couldn't come back home to his home. And they wouldn't leave the home on their own. So he's been out of his home for weeks. And I know that he had to give eviction notices to them to leave. And today they are supposed to be out, but I saw them moving out last night. But I'm thinking, he owns a home, he can't live there. The people that are just staying there now obviously rent free because they're not paying him anything. I mean, it's not funny, it's crazy. And he hasn't been home. And the people that are staying there are really mad because they're being evicted out. I'm thinking, what are you mad about? It's not your home. But yeah, can you imagine? It's your house. You can't live in it. You know, you can't do anything. I hope they didn't tear it up for him. I don't know. They seemed pretty mad and pretty spiteful. The owner cannot come back to the house for a little bit longer. He can't be there till after 5 p.m. today. So I'll probably see him here shortly, you know, back home. So I'm sure I'll hear through the grapevine what, if there's damage or not, or what has happened, because I have one neighbor, she talks about everything. She tells all the stories of the whole neighborhood. But I think that's crazy. That's how it is, though. If you, I don't know if it's in every state, but here, if you move in and you have your property in the home and you've been residing there, I'm not sure. I think for 30 days. I might be wrong. It might be a little more, a little less. And you've been there for at least that long. It's considered your home too, and they can't just throw you out. They have to evict you. So I can't imagine that. He's been staying somewhere else because he can't come home, you know. So that's what I was saying. Doesn't always work out to be nice, but we should all be nice to each other. Try to take care of each other. You know, if you see somebody in distress, try to help them as much as you can. But this time it didn't pay off for him. But I have to say, he had been warned not to let them move in, that they were a little shady. But, you know, I think him and her were kind of little boyfriend, girlfriend-ish. I'm not sure. But they told him, hey, she's crazy. Don't let her in there. You know? But he did it anyways. Love is blind, if that's what the case is on that one. So, but he should hopefully be back to there tomorrow, I'm guessing. He can't come till after 5 p.m. today. And I don't know if he will or if he'll wait till tomorrow. I know they said he misses his home. I mean, who wouldn't miss their home? Even when you go on vacation, you miss your home. You miss your bed. You miss, you know, your comfort of your home. So I just think that's crazy. Well, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are. Give this video a big thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe and click on that bell so you can hear from SuperFly. I will talk to you guys later. I love you very much. Bye-bye.